Hi crafting friends, thanks for joining me today. My name is Barbara Radzevicius and this is Bondi Fibre Crafter. It's my channel. My channel's mainly about knitting and quilting, probably more about quilting than knitting, but I love them both. I sometimes sew dresses and skirts and things. And this week I sewed a hot bowl holder for rice bowl or hot soup. It's for my giveaway for my 3rd anniversary gift to you. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like to be in the run to win one of these. I thought I would have 3 winners, but it is very hard to choose and I may have more, so we'll see how we go. I have cut out a few more, and this is my experiment just to make sure that my instructions are easy to follow. If they're not, you can always ask. There are a lot of YouTubes out on how to make these too, but I thought having an Australian one for me would be nice. I have done some work on my hexagon quilt. It has been, well, it's raining here today and very cool, and it's my son's birthday, 20th of February, my son Colin. He's the youngest, and yeah, everyone is getting old. Love him so much. So in this week's episode, we'll have a look at my wall for displaying the hexagons. See how far I've gotten with that. And I have a finished object. Remember I frogged my cardigan, or my vest that I was going to make. Did not turn out, from this beautiful green Issachar tweed and Issachar silk mohair, and I just loved it. And so I made a vest, another vest. I was going to make a jumper. I'm sure it's a jumper, but I tried it on. John said it looked good as a vest, so I frogged the armholes, and I'm sure I will have to mat them and put something over them. If I keep it as a vest, I'm not sure. And I cord the neck. I wasn't sure that I could get my head through, but yeah, worked okay. I did an 3 needle bind off on the shoulders, and I was going to make it on the inside, forgot totally all about that and did it on the outside, but it doesn't really matter. And this is, so you probably recognize the pattern. What is the pattern? Not sure what the pattern, I'll put it in the description box. Really, there is no pattern. It's a recipe. I just make things up as I go along, I think. But this is what I ended up with. It's the back. It's beautiful green. I love it. Looks good on me. I will, I'll insert a few photos of me modelling it, hopefully, if I remember. And yeah, so I haven't been that productive this week, friends. I haven't been feeling well. On the weekend, I got a dose of diverticulitis. It's not that bad that I have to go to the hospital, and I've sort of figured out what causes it. Well, I know what causes it. I've done a lot of research, bought a lot of books. Diet is part of it. My diet is very bland. It's like the diet I grew up on, really, a child's diet. very basic, and stress. Now, you would not think I was a stressed person, but yeah. And it hits me, I don't actually show stress, but it hits me in my stomach and turns my stomach into a washing machine, and I'm out of action for a week. Take antibiotics, get over it, and I feel fine for, as long as it takes, and then it's me again. I have had a bout of it in hospital, and I don't want to do that again. If I can help it, I know some things you have to go to the hospital for, but I will do almost anything not to. I don't want to waste their time or, sleep in a different bed. That's just me. So, and now it's raining. It's beautiful. The humidity is still a little bit around, but not as much. Very windy night. It woke me up at 3 a.m. and the window was up because it was hot last night. It was blowing, I reckon, in the window, and I was cold. So I looked down at the ocean this morning. It's very choppy. And John said there's a system going up the coast. It has been for a couple of days. And finally it's raining. That's my weather report. I'm very interested in the weather, and sometimes I have a weather report. That's it for this week. So yeah, a fun week. Not a fun week. Half of the week was fun, still is. And now that I'm starting to feel well again, I have done a few of the pieces for my quilt, made the sample for my giveaway, made that vest in 2 days, in 3 days. It just flew along. I did have to keep track of the pattern. That pattern was easy. And I didn't do the pattern on the back, I just did on the front. I meant to do sleeves. I still have a lot of wool left over. But that's how it is. Mostly good. I like to think I'm a cup mostly full person. So yeah. Welcome, and we'll see what we've been doing. So I'm sewing my butterfly medallions. I've got 2 sewn together already. And I like to sew them in a circle to start with. So, like this. And then I'll put one in the middle. But I do it exactly the same as I would a small 1-inch hexagon flower. And it's just easy for me to do. Just do it exactly the same as a small one. And the pieces line up exactly. It's hard for me to see the black thread in light after midday, but I'm sitting near the window and there is some reflected light from the building next door, but it's still black thread and black fabric, but we do our best. And yeah, so just little whip stitches, and then I'll sew the center in. That's so pretty. Then we sew this like this. I've connected all the outside in the shape that I like to construct my hexagon flowers, really. It's a giant hexagon flower. And now how I go about joining the center, just park the needle in my skirt and I do use my little peg and I start here at the opening and just go right round, making sure that everything matches really carefully. Put my peg in, and then it makes it easier because it's a bigger piece. I'll just keep going, and then without stopping I will go to the next one and so on around until I have the whole of this hexagon, the center, encased, and then I will come to here where I started and I'll sew up this seam, and that will be the completed medallion. I have connected all my outer hexagons together as I would for a small hexagon flower, and now I'm up to putting the center in. And I start here, put my little peg in here, and I start at the opening. So I leave one opening there, start here, and continue right around like that till I get to here. And this is my final seam. So when I get to here, I will close up the seam and the medallion will be finished. Then I have 8 more to go. The medallion part is finished, all connected, and I'm going to iron it because you can see it is a bit buckly, but it will iron perfectly flat. I like to use the steam iron, doesn't hurt anything. And it flattens the edges. And now I'll turn it over. And you can see all the seam allowances are all flat and looking great, but I'm just going to dab the iron on the back just to make sure. Steamed up the camera then. I like the edges to be nice and flat and those little ears to be flat. And there we have it. First one. I like to iron at this stage. I keep the papers in, all of the papers in, until at least I have all the medallions done. Then I will take out the center ones maybe, see how I feel. But yeah, for now, papers are in. I'm very happy that I put up this, even though it is a small fabric wall. It is enough to start off and see how to progress from here. And I've started with the red one. I think it's lovely, the jaw colours and everything. And then I did the blue and then the yellow. The yellow one, I had the red center in the center for a flower like the red one, and then I decided I think I'll go with colors that sort of match the medallion out, the butterflies on the outside. So this one I've gone with, and then the negative parts of the medallion, the center medallion, I'm thinking I want to do black, and I'm not sure whether I want to do a piece black or a whole black because it will be only black. But yeah, so I have also sent away for some more black onyx grunge from the Cozy Corner quilt shop in, I think it's Barara here in New South Wales. It's about an hour and a half away from me, I would say, so I ordered it online. The last meter I purchased came as I ordered it, and I like it, and so I just thought I'd get some more because I've decided to do this black here in the middle, and I think I'm going to do around the edges. This is a tricky part. Will I go around it again in medallions, like make another circle other than these ones here, another circle on the outside? I don't want to end up with like 24 medallions that I have to do in a year or so. You know, I do want to finish it. But yeah, what is going to happen? It's so exciting, you know. I can see this from back in my chair over there near the window, and it's so good that you can see it from a distance too, because it puts a different sort of perspective on the color combinations together and everything. And yeah, I think it's going together well. I have a box of butterflies that could go into this. I had 128, and some of them are not exactly for this quilt because I just made them. I thought, oh, I'll make a whole lot of butterflies and we'll see what happens. Well, I wanted to put them in a quilt now. Oh, not just now. I've been thinking about it for a while and how to do it. And then all the layouts we tried, remember? And John liked a different layout to this altogether. He liked the butterflies all going in one direction, but I sort of like them in this sort of shape because it's just hexagons on hexagons, isn't it? And my favorite shape, and they're portable, so I can do them in my lap, which is very handy. I have done them in strips. I've done them in all different configurations, and yeah, this is the one I'm liking at the moment. And this is how far I have gotten. The centers are, because I'm not doing a pattern from anybody else, this is just I'm painting the picture as I go. And so changes will happen. Hopefully we finish. And I love hexagons. I really love these butterflies. I have done a butterfly quilt before, and it was hexagons, but not this layout, obviously. So yeah, stay tuned for this one. So this is a long-term project, hoping to have it done by the end of the year. See how we go. On another note, this is my giveaway for my 3rd year of podcasting anniversary. It's my gift to you wonderful people, and it's this. I made a sample, so I have made them before. I made a lot a few years back, but this is the one now that is my giveaway, and it's either coming to you as a kit or made up if you would like me to do it, or if you like to do it yourself. I will give you instructions on how to do it, very detailed, and then you can make a whole lot for yourself, because these are perfect gifts. They are perfect for visitors. They're perfect for the grandkids to hold in their lap. They are hot soup holders, and you know, for anything really, but I like them for my dinner, for holding rice, fried rice fried rice with chicken, fried rice with, oh, anything really. But yeah, so this is my giveaway. So this is the last week, so 3 weeks, 3 years, sorry, anniversary, and this is the last week to be in the winning for this one. I thought I'd just have a short one for my anniversary and see how that goes. I will have another giveaway for my birthday month, September, and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to call it Quiltember. Hopefully I might have my quilt done by then. Who knows? But yeah, so leave a comment, friends, be a subscriber, and I hope you win. I think you'll be very happy with these little soup or hot bowl holders. And yeah, be in it to win it, friends. I have a new cast on. I don't know whether this ball is wool. I don't think it is. I think it might be linen. Doesn't feel like wool, but it is beautiful, and I've gotten this far so far. So just starting really. You can see my mistake. Yeah, but I'm leaving it in because I'd gone too far to go back, and yeah. So this is how far I've gotten, and I am making the Silverleaf. It's very, very pretty. I like it a lot, by Lisa Haynes. She has a lot of nice scarf patterns and shawl patterns. And this is from 2016. So I decided to do it in the, it's really a marzipan type colour. I decided to do it in this colour to show off the lace, really. So hoping that will work out. And it's not until the end. I don't know how many meters are in this cake, but we will see. Looks really nice. Happy mail arrived for me today. I've been waiting for this for about a week. It is so fast, the international post from the UK. And this is from John Arbon. I love John Arbon. They are always really, really spot on with international post, and their wool is just so beautiful. So let's have a look at what I got. And it's always packed beautifully in these boxes too. And look at the beautiful wool. It's lovely. And a nice message. I love John Arbon. I love 100% wool. So I purchased some apple door DK in the colour Golden Knob. I think it is just beautiful. I bought 5 skeins of it. I haven't purchased wool for a fair while, and this is my cardigan for the winter coming up. I love the colour. I think it is just glorious. It's just lovely. Thank you so much, John Arbon. It's beautiful. Oh, it's Friday and I have to come out for a walk. It looks like rain over the ocean. It's a lovely day. It's not too humid, and yeah, it's nice to be out. It's good to have some rain too. It's Friday. It's that warm rain today. Nice surf. Looks great. Colours are beautiful. That's it for this episode, friends. That's me signing off. Thank you so much for being here and visiting me. I'm so happy to see you all, and very grateful for everyone who comes to visit me, leaves a comment, and be in it, friends. Nothing to lose. See you next week. Bye, friends.